Hey guys, welcome to this episode from Next Gen Railroaders. Today we're going to be reviewing the Intermountain Tier 4 Gevo. This one is in the Union Pacific scheme, so let's hop right into it. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the detail. So right here on the trucks, there's quite a bit of detail, including hoses to the dynamic braking and such sort. The tips of the axles, where these three little bolts are, those actually move, so that's when the trucks are rolling, so that's a very nice touch. Moving on to the fuel tank, the gauges and the knobs and everything look very sharp. Legible detail right here. There's a lot of underside detail right here. Right here, this is the rear truck. Looks very sharp. Lots of hosing and more detail. Right here, these aren't just your little plastic. These are actually real chains. As you can see, they're moving, so that's a very nice touch. Moving on to the top of the locomotive, we have our GPS arrangement right here. Warning labels on the top of the hatches for the dynamic braking. A piece of railing. Storage, I think. These are compartments and doors with the horn. A cool feature with these Tier 4s is that this right here is the exhaust, and it comes out right about here, so it's pretty cool. Right here is the exhaust manifold with the exhaust. Moving on to the side of the locomotive, we have these sun blocker panels. The windows look very sharp. They're tinted. 2627 is the model number, and Union Pacific labels these numbers, these C45AHs, Union Pacific Building America. Then right here is the reflective paint with the dynamic brake vents. Nice railing detail, and the American flag looks very sharp. Steps going down towards back here, we have our brake wheel and a lot of the vents on the side of the locomotive. In the very back, we have the tail lights, KD coupler, wiring back here, and we actually have more railing detail, which is very nice. Weird enough, for a detailed locomotive like this, they're actually really sturdy. As you can see, we have the number right here, 2627. Moving on to the front of the locomotive, we have headlights, prototypical ditch lights that light, wiring, air hoses with silver tips, so that's pretty nice. Another KD coupler, railing detail, the windows are nice, separately applied windshield wipers, 2627, that number boards light up, and Union Pacific with the wings. Alright, so next up, we're just going to check the coupler height. So if we take a look, looks like the front coupler, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's a little low, but I guess that'll do. Alright, next we're going to check the back coupler. It's just right there. Okay, so it appears that the back coupler is actually a little high, so it appears that the front coupler is actually a little bit lower than the back coupler. Alright, so next up we're just going to test the performance. So this will include the slow running capability and the forward and reverse. So a really cool feature with these is actually that when you start, it doesn't start automatically. You actually have to wait a little bit, and it'll start very slowly, just like the real locomotive. Here it is backwards. And it takes around 2 minutes for it to actually get up to its full potential. So here comes full running speed. We're up to about midway here. Oh, that's backwards. So here we go. actually runs really slow, which is really good because if you want to back your locomotive up to anything, it runs pretty slow. It has to be just a little over halfway over speed step 60 to get it to really perform and not really be choppy on the slow speed operating. So now it's time for my personal opinion. I myself think it's a very nice locomotive, very detailed. The slow running, the slow start is a very good touch, and I think they did a really good job with this locomotive. I don't really have any complaints about it. It runs very smoothly. It doesn't really hum all that much, because I know some locomotives when you're doing it, it'll just make a whirring sound the entire time you're running. But this one doesn't really seem to do that. It's a very nice locomotive. I think that without sound, I think it retails for around $180, and with sound is around $270 if you're wanting to pick up one. Thank you for watching.